This is your chance to see what's under the hood. The Tampa Bay Automobile Museum is hosting Hoods Up Week, giving visitors a rare look at the engines behind some of the most innovative cars in history. So joining us today, we have Daniel, the executive director, and we also have mechanic Andy, who's been out here before. Welcome. How are you both?
How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing well. Okay, so I'm going to start with you because you're closer to me, okay? Today, so tell me about Under the Hood Week.
Every hood in the museum is up, and so you can actually go in and see everything that's in the engine compartment, and most people can't see, when you're driving down the road or whatever. So you actually get to see what's under the hood. There's a lot of unique stuff. So.
Now, will you be there or other mechanics to kind of walk us through what we're looking at?
No, usually there's self-explanatory, or everything's on the sign, so you can just read on the sign and just enjoy what's there. So.
You work hard, so you need a little break during.
I do.
All right, so tell me, what about this event and how it compares to some of the others. I'm sure this is a unique one because you actually get to see, inside the car, right?
Absolutely. This is a really exciting event. We put it on twice a year for 1 week. And as Andy said, every hood is up on every single car in the museum. And we've got some really unique engines. We have front-mounted, rear-mounted, 4, 6, 8, 12-cylinder engines. We even have a car that has 2 engines, one in the front, one in the back. So there's lots of cool things to see. There's really something for everybody.
Okay, well, you brought some for us today, or you brought a car for us today. Can you tell us about what you brought?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. This is a 1973 Citroën DS Palace Prestige. Now, this is a French car. They made 1.5 million DSs from 1955 to 1975, but they only made about 200 of the Palace Prestige treatment. Think of this as the executive edition.
Okay.
It's almost like a limo, so there's a separate window that separates the front and the back.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
And then it even comes with a bar and a humidor in the back seat, because if you're being driven around, if you're really important.
Yes, I want to see this bar. Wait, where's this bar at?
It's right there in the middle.
Okay, right there. Oh my gosh. And so, okay, now this is Under the Hood Week. So are we able to see under the hood of this car?
Yep, Andy's gonna open it up.
All right, Andy, let's do some magic here. Let's see what's under the hood. I've always wanted to say that on live television. What's under the hood?
4-cylinder. It's overhead valve, and all the hydraulic system, the brakes, the steering, and suspension is one hydraulic unit. So very rare, and as you can see right now, it's up on the highest point. So this is actually the off-road height, and then normally you drive it like so much more down. I can actually look.
I know the car goes up and down, right? Basically.
Yeah, so this was the first production vehicle to have self-leveling hydropneumatic suspension. And so that allows the car to go up and down. It's going down right now, and you can actually set the level. This was also the first production car to have that leveling suspension system with modern disc brakes. So this was a very innovative car. And another thing that's cool, these headlights, they turn with the steering wheel, so you can see around the corners. Yeah, it's a really cool feature, so you can kind of see that they're moving right now as Andy moves the steering wheel.
Is this something kind of unique, or did other generations of cars kind of pick up this technology?
This is really unique.
Yeah.
Very innovative, very cool. It's just one example of a gorgeous car that we have, but it's also got some really cool stuff under the hood and some neat mechanics that really make it stand out.
Okay, so do you have any favorites that you work on that's going to be on display during this event?
There's actually quite a few of them that are in there. I call it their toys, but it's my toy box.
Right.
So,
Just letting us play with them for the day.
Exactly, just for the day. So, but everything in it runs and drives, and it's probably the only museum that's based on that. And I can get a phone or a text, and I'm taking that home for the weekend or that town. I never know what's coming off the floor. Okay, yeah, it's very cool. So.
Is the inventory constantly changing, or is it pretty the same if you went last year or if you've been to the museum?
So we're totally out of space, and because of that, we've got some cars in storage. So that means we are able to rotate the vehicles from time to time. And so we change things up on the floor. If you were here a month ago, there's going to be some different stuff this month. So we take great pride in being able to change things up, but then we also add additions to the collection every now and again. And we've actually got 2 new ones. One's a supercar, it's the only one that was ever made, and a 1929 Durant.
Wow. Okay, so do you have a favorite car? I would say on the lot, but it's inside, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It changes all the time, but I really like our 1970 Mazda Cosmo. It's a rotary engine car. We've got several rotary engine vehicles, and it's a really fun car to drive from what I hear.
From what you hear, you've driven it.
Yeah, I've driven everything in there. Yeah, and it's actually a very sporty car. And we're actually going to be doing a segment on one side of the museum. It's going to be all rotary engine stuff. Yeah, so it'll be pretty cool.
Hey, tell me the information about the Hoods Up event.
Yep, so it's every day the museum's open. It kicks off this Friday, September 5th, runs until Friday, September 12th. It's included with admission, so it's a special exhibit, but no additional charge. And we're open every day but Tuesday.
Okay, do you know your website if we want to get more information?
tbauto.org.
tbauto.org. All right, thank you both for coming here and for bringing the car.
Yeah, thank you.
Come on, stay with us. We'll be right back.